Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and welcome to News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Jeremy Wall. 2 people were found dead at a home just north of Chetek this afternoon. According to the Barron County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called to a residence for reports of a woman not moving in a pool of blood. Upon arrival, the woman was found dead outside of the residence. A deceased man was also found after a search in the home. Deputies say they responded to the house in September for a domestic disturbance. Names of the victims have not yet been released. The Eau Claire Police Department is investigating a fatal stabbing that happened at the Do Dodge Inn on Saturday. According to police, a 911 call came in just after 6 p.m. reporting a stabbing inside the bar. Responding officers performed life-saving measures on the victim, who was later taken to a local hospital where they later died from their injuries. Police have arrested a suspect and officials confirmed this was an isolated incident. ECPD says more information will be released as it becomes available. Well, from a wintry mix to foggy skies, the black ice might be out of here, but many people today woke up to fog. But sunny days are sweeping up clouds away. Let's bring in First Warn meteorologist Nicole Skaliski to see what's next. Nicole, I'm looking at the forecast, and there is some sun.
Unfortunately, we'll continue to see fog until we go throughout the morning hours. We really had a gloomy day, but those temperatures still ended up being on the nicer side in terms of December temperatures. So here we are, we have those dense fog advisories out for the majority of our area until 9 in the morning Monday. That's for visibility of less than a quarter of a mile at times. That will start to clear up though as we go into the later morning hours. Becoming a little bit more patchier this evening. However, it's going to come right back as we go into the early morning hours. Heading when you're waking up in the morning, it's going to slowly start to dissipate and burn off, and we should be mostly in the clear in our neck of the woods by around 9 or 10 in the morning. It's going to be a fairly nice morning in terms of December weather as well. We're staying right around freezing in La Crosse. A brief chance for possibly a stray sprinkle or two, but they're really looking spotty. In Eau Claire, a bit warmer to start the morning off, staying in the mid-30s for our overnight lows, getting up into the upper 30s as we get into the afternoon. So coming up in the next forecast, again, we have that short shower chance as we go into tomorrow. It's going to be the last day when we see our highs reaching the 40s too, and then we have a pretty nice cool down ahead. We're not talking as cold as we were last week, but there is a chance to be seeing those 20s in the forecast again. So get ready, because December is going to come right back.
All right, Nicole, thank you. A road in La Crosse will be closed starting tomorrow. All lanes of Bliss Road from South 29th Street to Grandad Bluff Road are closing for guardrail replacements. The road is expected to remain closed until Wednesday. UWL students are wearing their caps and gowns today. This morning, the university had its winter commencement. UWL celebrated more than 600 graduates as they walked across the stage at the La Crosse Center. Some of them, including Ella Cymbalink, are planning on becoming a teacher. Cymbalink is excited for her next chapter.
I don't know where yet, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
UWL spring commencement ceremony will be at the La Crosse Center in May. The Cooley Region Humane Society is looking for fostering families. Today they hosted an informational session for anyone interested in fostering animals that aren't suited for a shelter environment. The shelter is offering an open space for people to ask questions and learn more about why fostering is so important for animals. Foster families can offer more individualized training and socialization for animals, oftentimes giving them a better chance to succeed when they reach their forever home.
Been one of the best things that we've ever done, we've done mostly cats, but taking in a kitten that's not doing well, watching them get healthy, and then watching them go to a forever home where they're loved and get to grow up and live a normal cat life is amazing.
If you are interested in fostering, you can fill out an application on the Cooley Region Humane Society's website. We will have that link on our digital platforms. A local organization is raising money for Toys for Tots. Today, the Pagan Society of Cooley Region, a nonprofit connecting pagans and pagan allies, held its second annual Krampus and BIPOC Santa fundraiser at Deaf Ear Records. For $5, folks could take a picture with Santa and spend 5 minutes with both him and Krampus. Founder Zoe Stewart says it's a fundraiser that's near and dear to her heart.
I was homeless at age 13. and I didn't ever have toys. So this is something that kind of heals my inner child as well.
Last year, the Pagan Society of Cooley Region raised $200. This year, their goal is to double that. Still to come on News 8 Now this weekend, a bipartisan push for Kids Online Safety Act. Why it's still at a standstill in Congress. More after the break.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Hey, there's John McGivern.
You know John McGivern?
She sure does. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out which Medicare Advantage plan to choose.
That's easy. Network Health. They have plan options with the Part B Premium Give Back. That's money back in your pocket. Dental and vision benefits, even plans with a $0 monthly premium.
That's what I've been telling her. I'm going to give them a call.
Call today, 833-7-NETWORK.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
This week, the holiday rush is on, with more of President-elect Donald Trump's picks hitting the halls. Health and Human Services designate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. starts his first rounds Monday. The independent-turned-Trump ally has been heavily scrutinized for promoting disproven theories that vaccines cause autism.
RFK Jr. said, let's go through and have more science and study more to make sure that the safety and efficacy is there. And that's what President Trump is saying.
This week at the Army-Navy game, the president-elect hobnobbed with congressional leaders alongside many of his other controversial designees, from Kash Patel, tapped to lead the FBI, to Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, and Pentagon pick Pete Hegseth.
I asked him point blank, were you drunk in a bar, and got up and said, let's kill all the Muslims. He said no.
While some Senate Republicans say they're on board,
President Trump deserves his team so he can get to work.
Others, like Alaska's Lisa Murkowski, remain skeptical and have suggested they're being pressured to get in line.
Don't get on Santa's naughty list here because we will primary you.
Sparking concerns from the other side of the aisle.
She believes her job is to do what our Constitution tells us, advice and consent.
The president-elect is turning his attention to foreign diplomacy. He's hosting a dinner Sunday night at Mar-a-Lago for the widow of slain Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. They've maintained a close relationship since her husband was assassinated 2 years ago. Nicole Killian, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Many of us are glued to the online world, and that includes children and teenagers. In Washington, members of both parties are pushing to pass a bill that aims to protect youth from potential threats. The Kids Online Safety Act mandates platforms to have safeguards in place for minors, including restricting access to their personal data and parental tools. The bill overwhelmingly passed through the Senate in July and advanced through the House Energy and Commerce Committee, but things are now at a standstill.
More tweaking, and we'll do that. I think we can do it early next year and get that achievement done, and I'm grateful for all the hard work that's been done on it.
Elon Musk, the owner of X, formerly known as Twitter, and the company's CEO, Linda Yaccarino, have both voiced support for KOSA. Some big tech companies, including Meta and Google, have lobbied against it. The Department of Homeland Security is sending more resources, personnel, and technology to New Jersey, where drone sightings have surged in recent weeks. Officials say there is no known foreign involvement in the drone sightings, but there is concern and confusion over the growing number of reported sightings. In a statement today, New York Governor Kathy Hochul asked for Congress to pass a bill that she says would strengthen the FAA's oversight of drones and give more authority to state and local law enforcement agencies to investigate the activity. Some have called the multiple sightings hysteria. Officials say that of the 5,000 drone tips received, fewer than 100 required follow-up. A former OpenAI employee and whistleblower has been found dead in his San Francisco home from an apparent suicide. San Francisco police say officers were called to the home of Sashir Balaji to perform a well-being check on November 26th. They arrived to find him dead from an apparent suicide. Investigators found no evidence of foul play. Balaji was an artificial intelligence researcher at OpenAI. A day before his death, Balaji was named in a copyright lawsuit. Colleagues said they were devastated by the loss. Another Californian is sick after consuming raw milk. Plus, a new study shows some groups are at greater risk when exposed to extreme heat. More right after the break.
And we're going to continue to see foggy conditions as you go into your morning commute, although we'll still be warming up well above average even with our cloudy conditions tomorrow. I'll have your full forecast coming up right after the break.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you could rise to meet it.
Right now, receive 0% APR for 60 months and up to $2,300 off BX Series tractor packages. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys, what are the chances you can fix this?
It shouldn't be too difficult.
So like 1 in 100?
Fellas, I can fix this.
Like 1 in a million?
I can do it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
G and D, yeah!
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 The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit hometownchevy.com.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
And vomiting. The child has recovered and no other family members became sick. Health officials say the risk to the public remains low but discourages any raw milk consumption. Late-stage breast cancer is on the rise in the U.S. According to a study in the journal Radiology, the number of women with metastatic cancer at the time of diagnosis increased significantly across all ages and ethnicities from 2004 to 2021. Researchers note breast cancer screenings dropped steeply during the COVID pandemic. And new research shows extreme heat puts young people, not the elderly, at the greatest risk. A new study by Columbia Climate School found 75% of heat-related deaths affect people under 35. The reason? Young adults are more likely to be working outdoor jobs like farming and construction and more likely to be participating in strenuous sports. All right, well, we are going to get some more warm weather, but not the heat that I would like to see. As Nicole, as you know, I do love those summer-like temperatures. But even though it might not be the heat people like me enjoy, it is going to be nice for December.
Yes, Jeremy does like his heat, but it is still going to be above average for December. We can't ask for too much. You don't want it to be too warm in December because there's people like me who actually like the cold in the normal December temperatures. Today and going into tonight as well as Monday is not going to be normal December temperatures. We're looking at overnight lows. These are actually very close to what our typical highs are for this time of year. So it's one last push of this warm air before we have a little bit of a cool down coming. Tomorrow's highs get many of us getting back into the low 40s. Some folks still holding on to the upper 30s out there. We'll be dealing with that morning fog throughout much of the afternoon, much of the morning going into the early afternoon. But after that, it should really turn around and mainly just be those overcast and cloudy skies. We also have some breezier conditions coming in, although they're mainly going to be impacting the evening hours, and then they'll move on out. As we can see around noon, we're seeing wind gusts pretty light, around 15 miles an hour. However, as we go later into the afternoon, they'll slowly start to kick up, getting around 20, and then into the evening hours, we're seeing wind gusts around 25 to possibly 30 miles an hour. So a light breeze out there, however, you will feel it as you go into the evening hours. Good news is you can start to see it kind of calm down on that back half as we get into the overnight period. So just a short little burst of some breezier conditions. We also have a slight chance to maybe pick up a few pop-up showers and snow showers tomorrow, starting in the morning hours south of I-90. There's going to be a few, again, pop-up and small showers. Most of us are really remaining dry throughout much of the day. After this, a lot of that precipitation then just stays to our north of I-94, especially into Rusk County. Could possibly be picking up a few trace amounts of snowflakes, but again, anybody who actually sees precipitation tomorrow will not see anything measurable or of note. Other than that, it's going to be mostly cloudy throughout much of the day, but again, that's not really going to be making an impact on our overall temperatures as it's our last warm day ahead of us. We do have a few extra precipitation chances coming later in the week. Tuesday night is going to be the soonest one coming up. There is a good chance for a short little burst for some snow flurries. Again, we're really looking at small accumulation amounts, possibly around an inch or less than an inch for some of our areas. And then Thursday is looking like it could be a nice little snow day out there. Nothing too extreme, possibly picking up an inch for some locations. And a lot of that is looking to stay north of I-94, but still a lot of time for change for the rest of the area to pick up a few flurries. And then there's that cool down that we've been talking about. So here we are for Monday. We're right on the edge of it, but that cold air is not going to wait. It's going to come right in for the rest of the weekdays, and it's really going to hunker down. Here we are Wednesday going into Thursday as well. The good news is that the really cold air is really looking to stay out of our area. So while it's going to be cooler than we were today and that we will be tomorrow, it's not going to be like the cold that we saw at the end of last week. Here we are going into the end of the week, going into the weekend as well, still seeing those cooler temperatures, but the good news is this mild weather is slowly inching over into our neck of the woods, and we should hopefully be feeling some more normal temperatures as we go into the latter half of next weekend or possibly into the beginning of next week. Other than that, again, get out there and enjoy it. It's not going to be the prettiest of days for Monday, but we will see highs getting back into the 40s. We'll see possibly some snow flurries going into Tuesday night, and then that main chance for snow is really coming Thursday, which I'm looking forward to. Nothing too dramatic, just a nice little dusting, but it's looking a little brown out there. I need some more snow on the ground.
So it's a little bit of a mix this week. We have a little bit of above freezing, a little below freezing, but I was looking at beyond the 7-day into early next year, and it looks like we are in for a treat right there as well.
Hopefully we can get a white Christmas, yeah.
I wouldn't be upset about that. I would definitely like a white Christmas.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. Coming.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Celebrating their 30th year, the Rotary Lights Display returns to Riverside Park. Drive, walk, or take a carriage ride through the 3 million light holiday display. Voluntary food and cash donations are encouraged. Get into the holiday spirit with the String Ties Yule Show at the Pump House. Enjoy the songs of the season with the sounds of bluegrass, harmonies, and acoustic string music.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
Of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Cade Overton.
Jacob Lensendorf with you tonight. Not Kate, he'll be back here soon. Well, the home team had won the last 10 matchups when the Packers and Seahawks had met entering tonight. And Seattle entered the game playing well, victorious in their last 4 games. Jordan Love and the guys are ready to snap that Seahawks win streak, and they would make a statement right off the bat. Josh Jacobs is in from a yard out to go up 7-0. Then later in the quarter, the Pack threatening again. Love finds Romeo Doubs across the middle, and he will fight his way into the painted area to increase the away side's lead. Packer defense came to play today. Here's one of their 7 sacks, courtesy of Devontae Wyatt. And then in the fourth quarter coming up here, the Seahawks looking for a big comeback. Rookie Edgerrin Cooper, he's got other ideas. He baits Sam Howell into an ill-advised throw and takes it inside the Seattle 30-yard line. And here is your dagger. It's Love taking the snap, looking across the field. He goes across the middle to Doubs again, and why not? The Packers pick up a statement win on national television, 30-13, the final from Lumen Field, moving their record to 10-4 on the season. Tomorrow night, it's a battle of a couple NFC North teams from Minneapolis as the Vikings are set to host the Bears. Minnesota have won their last 6 games, including a 30-27 victory in overtime against Chicago back on November 24th. And in that game, Caleb Williams threw for 340 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Viking defense. And head coach Kevin O'Connell knows that side of the ball will have to be ready against the rookie quarterback.
The more and more you watch him, you can tell he's getting comfortable, on that NFL time clock of rhythm and getting the ball out as he progresses with his feet and eyes. So Caleb's improving. He's a super talented player and going to be a challenge for sure to defend on Monday night.
They did punch their ticket to the playoffs tonight as well with that win by the Packers. The same record that would be with the Detroit Lions if they get that win. Those two teams set to face each other in Week 18. The Badgers volleyball team looking to get some revenge on Nebraska and knock them out of the NCAA tournament in the round of 8. Early set 1, it's Sarah Franklin putting in a good spot. And then the defense looking strong for Wisconsin in that first set. Devin Robinson sends it back to tie things up at 16. But on set point in that opening frame, the Huskers out of system. But Taylor Landfair rifles one that can't be handled in the back, and Nebraska takes it. And then fast forward to match point. Badgers trying to mount a big comeback, but Robinson's attack is blocked and falls on the visitors' side. Nebraska sweeps Wisconsin for the third time this year, and the Cornhuskers advance to the national semifinal. Meanwhile, the Bucks extended their stay in Las Vegas with a win in the NBA Cup semis yesterday over the Atlanta Hawks. Giannis was 1 assist shy of his triple-double in that one, and Damian Lillard had 25 points. Milwaukee had lost 20 consecutive games when trailing entering the fourth quarter, but they would erase that deficit and come back to win. They'll now take on the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday at 7:30, and Giannis says this message is simple in the NBA Cup final: just win.
Nothing really matters. How many shots? If you go 0 for 15, you know, if you go 15 for 15, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right here is to get a win, and that's the message within our team right now, and everybody got to stay locked in. Everybody got to stay locked in. Job's not done.
While this game won't count in the actual standings, there is a lot to play for, including bragging rights, a trophy, and a hefty payday. Players on the winning team get $514K each, and the losing side gets $205K. That'll do it for sports. More news coming up right after this.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones. 4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
Cooley Region Women, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. In this issue, read about women who are nailing it, like Christy Stokey, rocket scientist and caregiver. Meet the new face of the board store, Danielle Blakely. Nail the landing with AM/KM gymnastics and meet a young carpenter following her dreams. Dive into a beautiful whole home renovation, then bundle up in winter fashion essentials from Urban Choutique. Pick up your copy at area merchants or go to crwmagazine.com to read online.
Did you know that when you buy from Maury's, you get Maury's Promise? Maury's will always offer you our best price first, upfront, pure and simple. And our product specialists are commission-free, so there's no haggling necessary. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on new vehicles covers your engine and transmission nationwide for life. Also, our powertrain warranty on Maury's certified pre-owned vehicles covers you for 10 years, 100,000 miles, and much, much more. Maury's, moving life forward.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Shop local this holiday season at the Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with A1 Vacuum, your partner in keeping the holiday spotless for over 75 years. Visit Ooh La La Consign and Furniture Annex for consigned and curated collections, a consignment shop that highlights the beauty and utility of previously loved items. Pop on down to the Gourmet Candy Shop. From fresh roasted nuts, fudge, domestic and European chocolates, make every celebration deliciously unforgettable. Shop Jackson Plaza today.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it and being there when needed, all day, every day. We work hard for this trust because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro. The first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The Guinness World Record holder for the largest gingerbread village is now on display in New York City. It's called Gingerbread Lane, and it's all the work of one dedicated artist. Ellie McLogan got a look behind the scenes to see how the holiday magic comes to life.
It's not Santa's workshop, but it's pretty close.
I work in 3 mediums.
icing and gingerbread and candy.
It's the home basement studio in Forest Hills, Queens, of gingerbread artist John Levitch. Here, cracked and damaged gingerbread is on the operating table.
And the Nutcracker needed some emergency surgery, needed a foot reattached. This has been at Columbus Circle and is about to go back.
His Gingerbread Lane is the Guinness World Record holder for the largest gingerbread village, now on display inside the shops at Columbus Circle. There's a New York taxi, a newsstand, and a subway car.
And I don't go for perfection. I try to create a scene.
How often are you doing this drive from home repairs to Columbus Circle?
This is my second time today.
Really?
Yeah, but for the most part, the exhibits hold up pretty good.
The Missouri native is a former fine dining executive chef whose lifelong love of Christmas inspired a career change. He's now a full-time gingerbread man.
It doesn't pay good. Made more as a chef, but I get to do it from home.
He bakes the gingerbread himself with brown sugar, ginger, and cinnamon.
Combined, probably about 25,000 pounds of gingerbread that I've baked.
In the weeks before Christmas, he's already beginning construction on next year's gingerbread. What do you think it is about a gingerbread village that so captures the imagination of people who see it?
I think it's the detail, and it's the ability to try to, recreate the outer world in an edible, whimsical winter wonderland type fashion.
For Levitch, seeing guests charmed and intrigued is worth the year-round effort.
So no matter how bad somebody's day is going, you've made them happy. That's just a great feeling.
In Queens, Elle McLogan, CBS News, New York.
Something I'll have to check out soon. Nicole will have one last look at your forecast right after the break.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's Top Notch Teacher Program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
Looking for a bank that puts you first? Union State Bank is a community-owned bank looking to provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. We take pride in getting to know our customers and understanding their needs. We are committed to helping you, your family, or your business with all your financial needs. We're here for you and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Valley Fudge and Candy came about almost by accident. I wanted to be in a craft show, and I am not crafty. So my husband Steve said, well, let's make some fudge like your grandma used to make. We took it to the craft show, totally sold out, and here we are all these years later with over 45 flavors of fudge. What's better for the holidays than fudge? We have individual pieces or gift boxes. Try our holiday or everyday flavors. Stop in the store or visit us online.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Energy is like a symphony. Every note, every chord, every instrument creates an incredible melody of power and possibility. But that energy needs to be reliable to have the same power, and affordable to keep the melody. At home, on the road, on farms and fleets, and even ports, propane and renewable propane lower carbon emissions while harnessing the full symphony of energy. Learn more about safe, clean, reliable propane at propane.com.
We have a pretty nice night overall in terms of temperatures, staying in the mid-30s. Going to have some dense fog out there. You might be in pockets of some maybe less reduced visibility, so it's not going to be as thick as we saw earlier, but it's still going to be out there, so use some extra caution on your drive in the morning. It's still going to be there as you're driving in. Otherwise, get ready for the cool down. Not as cool as we were before, but still chilly.
At least it's not so bad. That's going to do it for this edition of News 8 Now This Weekend. News 8 Now This Morning returns at 5. Good night, everyone.